Hello, all my friends. Good morning to all my listeners. I'm Janine, and you are joining my podcast, Quest for You. It is episode 133, and don't worry if you just joined and you feel like, wow, I missed 132 episodes. No worries, all the episodes, at least most of them, can be listened to independently. So maybe this is a New Year's resolution of yours to listen to more podcasts, to learn something, to get inspired. I would love to be part of your journey. That's what I'm here for. I titled this episode Curiosity. And I want to ask you, did you have wonderful and memorable holidays? Sadly, I know they're over. Maybe you've already pushed them back into faraway memory because you're back knee-deep into the grind. So I want to ask you today, take a few moments and bring them back. Bring back some of the feelings from that time. Maybe remember the great conversations, the quiet moments and the thoughtful gifts, the wonderful meals, and the special time that you spent with people that you love. That's what this time is all about, so we can recharge from it for some time in the future. This allows us also to be more open and receiving to the people around us, instead of being so consumed only with our own small world. Which brings me to the topic of my episode today. Curiosity. It's one of the things that gets drowned when we are occupied, stressed, worried, or otherwise trapped. But curiosity can also be the antidote to all this heavy self-focus. Being curious opens our hearts to the world and shifts our focus. Maybe you grew up with adults that told you curiosity killed the cat when you asked too many questions. And there are still societal notions that asking questions and being interested is somehow overstepping certain personal boundaries. I think personally that these things are outdated, held back in the old days when people were more worried about class and status than about learning about the world. Curiosity expressed your desire for novel and changing ideas in order to increase your knowledge. Curiosity expresses your desire for novel and changing ideas in order to increase your knowledge. It is fundamental, I believe, to any intellectual pursuit, your engagement with the world, to improving your memory and your learning. And most importantly, curiosity plays a key role in our social relationships. Are any of these topics on your resolution or goal list for 2018? Well, even if there's no list, we all can make an effort to be more curious this year. There's power in being curious because being curious means being open and not closed. And maybe you would agree that every time you opened yourself to the people and the world around you, you have better interactions, you learn more, and you gain a better understanding of the circumstances. And for many, Christmas is such a time. Curiosity is a wonderful way to improve the relationships with the people around you. Show more curiosity next time you speak with others, and you may find some of these following benefits. 1, it's the best door opener I know, if you want to get to know someone better or learn more about a person. Asking a simple, respectful question opens the door for a potential great conversation. 2, curiosity can lead you down paths and experiences you would otherwise never have. Have you ever asked a stranger in an unknown place for a good restaurant or a place to visit, and as a result, discovered something unique and special that you otherwise would have never found on your own? Try this in your hometown sometime. You think you know everything there, but that closes yourself off. Maybe you don't discover a new place, but make a new friend. 3, curiosity can expand our empathy. When you're curious about others and you reach out to people outside your own social circle, you become better able to understand those with lives, experiences, and worldviews that are different than your own. I encourage you, seek out those conversations with people that may be quite dissimilar to you. We live in times where this type of connection is more needed than ever. Demonstrate your interest by asking a respectful question, and then just listen. 4, Curiosity also helps strengthen your existing relationships. We often think we know everything about the other person that is so close to us, just because we've spent years together. And what we don't know or can't explain, unfortunately, we often fill in with assumptions. Ask more questions, even if you think you know the answer. Demonstrating curiosity is a great way to build your closeness with them, as you may learn something new or even get the opportunity to help out, addressing a problem this person may have. I believe curiosity is innocent, but it's not naive. Curiosity is feeling a little bit in the dark. It's also showing some vulnerability on your part, but at the same time it shows that you're willing to listen and to learn, and to gain greater wisdom, awareness, and insight. It requires focused energy and attention in order to ignite your curiosity. So if you want to work on it and maybe change how you relate to others in a more positive direction, try these few tips. Avoid judgments. Judging shuts down curiosity. It stops you from thinking, feeling, and caring about where others are coming from. And in today's political climate, as we all know, judgments can happen before we even realize it. If you make it less about you and more about the other person, then your personal views will remain in the background. Seeking to understand versus being right will free you from judgment and get your curiosity in the game again. Stretch yourself more. Expose yourself to new ideas. We often only do this when we travel to foreign places. But as you heard earlier, you can do this while you're at home. I sometimes walk in the Piedmont Hills here around my house, and there are these long staircases that connect the streets. I know there's a history to these, and I'm planning to read more about them. Do the same. Explore the world around you. Take 10-15 minutes each day to read or watch something that you would not normally be drawn to. This applies to many of you who are very focused in their careers on a specific subject. But really, everyone, we all get comfortable with the things that we like. Some people devour one leadership book after another. I listen to the same podcasts week after week. Stretch yourself daily. You'll be surprised at the results. Ask questions. This is key. It's so important. Don't be afraid to get curious with the people that you encounter. It's a great way to learn more and deepen your relationships. And this includes the people at work that you normally never speak to because they work in another department. Stop at their desk. Show interest for something they may have hanging on their wall. Ask them how they spend their holidays. You may find out something interesting about a person, maybe even something you have in common with this person that you didn't know about. And lastly, we don't want to forget about the curiosity of our own self. Ask yourself some real questions. What do you believe? Why do you believe the things that you do? Why are you behaving the way you do? Really, take a look at what's moving and motivating you. Get to know yourself better. We ask others, how did you like the party last night? Did you ask yourself how you liked it? And if you didn't, dig a little bit. Why go to party after party or meet with certain people over and over if really you don't even enjoy it? Being curious with yourself will help you wake up. It doesn't just open your heart with the world, but also with yourself. The word quest entails curiosity. It implies asking questions and digging deeper. That's what we do here on this podcast. That's what I want to encourage you to do every day. This quest for you is showing curiosity for yourself, for who you are, and then, of course, the world around you. So get curious. Tap your feet into new waters. Try new things out. This is how you learn. This is how you expand and become wiser, and this is how you grow. Much love today. Until next time.